huge game in the ALCS flip over and see Tom Brady lead a game-winning drive. Last night, fans in Wisconsin got to watch their Brewers take a lead in the NLCS, flip over and watch Aaron Rodgers execute a game-winning drive. Really cool for those two fan bases.
All right.
Tonight, I think the LA fan base gets it. It's fine, John.
Okay. LeBron and the Lakers in just a minute. But first, you got Grundy High School in Virginia. Derek Endicott trucking this poor defender.
My goodness, he lowered the boom on the kid. Glad they didn't have helmet-to-helmet, though. He did hit him with the shoulder and the forearm. That's still legal in every football league that I know.
That kid bounces, he hits so hard. I mean, he rolls over.
All right, LaMelo. Overseas action. JBA USA team hits the defender with a nice spin move.
He didn't think it was going in.
No. He thought it was going to be a little short and right. The rebounder is the best chance to rebound the ball is the shooter because he knows where the ball is.
Yep. Follow your shot, young people. It's good fundamental basketball by LaMelo.
Yeah, not a whole bunch of fundamentals to him.
Following your
Nick's
shot.
cheering for you, though.
I am cheering for you.
You got one pro in the family. That's pretty good.
Finally, back to last night's game. Aaron Rodgers extending the play, throws a picture-perfect back shoulder pass to Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
DB had great coverage. He's inside the guy's arms, but there is no coverage for a perfect throw. Throws it right in the back of his head. Hits the guy, splits his numbers. The guy was getting ready to drop the ball, but the ball said, I'm going to catch you. He almost dropped it.
This was one of the much-maligned rookie wide receivers. Aaron Rodgers shouted him and Equanimeous St. Brown out after the game as guys that have improved a lot.
All right, time for Drawing a Blank, NBA Preview Edition. Even though LeBron James is on a new team, he is still the odds-on favorite to take home his fifth regular season MVP. So, CC, the NBA MVP this season will be blank.
I'm going with the center. Only 3 centers last 25 years. I'm going with the best center in basketball, Joel Embiid, Philadelphia. What you have to watch for, these other 3 centers, when they were MVPs, Shaq, David Robinson, and King, they average around 40 minutes a game. So if he can get to 38 minutes, 40 minutes a game, Joel Embiid, MVP, NBA this year.
It would be interesting and kind of fun to see a center win it, because when they first had the MVP, it was only centers. It was Bill Russell, Lou Alcindor, and now it's been, CC mentioned, 3 times in 25 years, only once in the last 20, and that was Shaq.
Anthony Davis will be in the conversation, but this team don't know how good it'll be. If they're not a playoff team, he's exit as far as being an MVP.
So I like your pick. I'm going to go with the odds-on favorite in LeBron because we got folks, a lot of smart NBA people that think the Lakers are going to be barely sneaking into the playoffs. If the Lakers win 50 games, unlike the Cavs winning 50 games was considered a disappointment, that was held against LeBron. The Lakers winning 50 games would be considered a huge success. You know he's going to have the best numbers of any player in the league. The question is, will they judge him fairly? This year with Los Angeles, I think they will. I think he gets his 5th MVP and his 16th.
Yeah, he don't have the best shorts. He's got those James Worthies on.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. That's one of the few bad things Russell Westbrook's done is popularize that look.
Moving on to the defensive player of the year. Last season it went to Jazz center Rudy Gobert, who barely beat out Joel Embiid and Anthony Davis. So, Nick, the defensive player of the year this season will be blank.
I'm going with CC's MVP, Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid last year almost won it. This is an award that typically when a guy was a very close second, if he's close again, he gets a little boost from the voters. We saw that with Draymond. When he finished second to Kawhi Leonard for a couple years, he then got a boost. The minutes points being made about the MVP discussion is the most important one. Joel only played 30 minutes a game last year. He's going to play at least 36 this year. They're going to need him defensively. They're going to be on national TV a ton. I like Joel Embiid for this.
A lot of big men vying for this award. I'm going with 2 smaller guys. They're going to be competing. Kawhi Leonard. People forgot the glove. Forget about those hand size. He's going to be back in the conversation in Toronto. But who wins it? Draymond Green. Or because Cousins is there, all Draymond got to do is play defense this year. So look for Draymond Green to be back up in the conversation and win defensive MVP.
And look for Kevin Durant to think he should have won it.
Last season, the Timberwolves made a big jump, winning 16 more games than the year before. A bevy of teams will look to follow in their footsteps this season and make leaps and bounds in the wins column. So you see the most improved team this season will be blank.
LA Lakers. And if LeBron gets to that 48-50 win total, the Lakers they're going to win this one fairly easy. Most improved LeBron with this young talent. Looking forward to they start the season Thursday night?
Thursday night
in Portland.
Listen, the Mavs are a sneaky contender for this, adding DeAndre Jordan, adding Luka Doncic, but the answer is the Lakers. I mean, it has to be the Lakers. They won 36 games last year. We would have expected them to win mid-40s if they didn't have LeBron.
Yeah.
So they're going to be a 15-plus win improvement. The Lakers are the easy answer. They got to be the answer.
Lakers. All right, Warriors begin their quest to win their third straight NBA title tonight, but they'll have a big target on their backs all season. Nick, the team with the best chance to challenge the Warriors for a title is blank.
If anyone's going to challenge them, it will be the only team that has challenged them since they added Kevin Durant. The only team take them more than 5 games in a playoff series. That's the Houston Rockets. I don't think the Houston Rockets have taken as much of a step back as seemingly everyone else does. The Rockets, we saw them. They had them down. Not quite down for the count, but they had them down. I say the Rockets, to me, are the best choice.
A lot of teams are picking Philadelphia, the Rockets. What I'm concerned about both of those teams is their overall bench. How strong is their bench? When you go against Golden State and they keep Steph Curry and KD on the court, that bench becomes important. I'm going with the team that I know, starting 5 and bench, Boston Celtics. They have the type of depth that it would take to be able to knock Golden State from three-peating. Celtics are my choice.
The Celtics' second string could be a fringe East playoff team if Brad Stevens got to coach that team as well.
Seems like a good time to mention they still have their same general manager. And the NBA season officially starts with 2 games tonight. The Sixers and Celtics.
Officially starts with Jenna hitting on Danny Ainge.
I didn't mention it. I just very subtly brought it up.
I think he's got like 20 grandkids. Not a real hot papa. But go ahead.
Square off in an Eastern Conference semifinals rematch. And the Thunder travel to Oracle to take on the Warriors. All right, CC, the player you're most excited to watch tonight is blank.
For the team, the guy that you're talking about, the guy that's not hot. Kyrie Irving in the Boston Celtics. That's who I'm excited. Uncle Drew will be back. I think he goes out and sends a message this year. Look at what he did before he got hurt last year. He was on a mission last year. Now, Gordon Hayward being back, this young talent getting that experience. Kyrie, that's what I'm looking to see.
If Kyrie stays healthy, he could get some MVP buzz.
Oh, yeah.
Celtics
I thought about
win
it.
55-plus games. Like, he would be an interesting MVP dark horse. I'm going with a player. Just please, for the love of God, young man, hit some jump shots tonight. Just for my job being easier tomorrow. I'm talking to you, Ben Simmons. You and me right now are going to have a moment. I got a big bet on you this year, publicly and privately with Chris Carter. I need you to just take a few jump shots. If you make them great, just take a few jump shots, please. For me, can you do that, Ben Simmons? I beg of you. What?
I'll give you 2-to-1 odds on $500 on every shot he hit outside of 21 feet. How many you think he can make tonight? Outside 21 feet?
So you give me $1,000 if he hits a shot outside of... Right, so I bet $500. You bet $1,000 if he hits a shot outside of 21 feet, and if he doesn't owe you $500?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
Locked in.
Can I get some of the action?
I'll let you know what's happening.
Okay, that is a rude.
All right, so what's happening? What's happening?
Well, you're putting money down. He's giving you more money if Ben Simmons does some good stuff outside of 21 feet.
Oh, Jenna Wolf nailed it. She nailed it. See, you
Coming up is Le'Veon Bell. Hold the L, see? You've never held one before. See what it feels like. Is Lev Bell making a big mistake? He's leaving. That's next on First Things First. I did it.
You're not going to do a good show making me look bad. I'm out.